Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Radio, avionics, transponder.
About 302, good morning, go ahead.
Alright.
Good morning, ma'am. We are at stand position Alpha 14.
We go 12265.
Information Mike. Destination is our Tampa and request flight level 350.
Alright, we're going to contact ramp and then we will then input here 121.9. Enter. Alright. Cool. We don't have monitoring, unfortunately, so what we're going to do, I'm just already done my EFA, so we've done RPM 2000 after 2 minutes, oil pressure is in the green, emitter volts and autopilots have been checked, so my amps are +2, my volts are 13.8, and my autopilot has gone on. Master, magnetos and mixture, master on, mags on both, and my mixture has been set automatically by FAYP. Fuel is on the right tank, flaps are up, flight controls have been checked. Radios and avionics are on. Instruments, we're going to EFA set, altimeter sets. Actually, reminds me, let's get a hold of ATIS. And we're going to enter that in a moment. Cool, so instruments will set afterwards. Electronics, circuit breakers are all in still, and safety canopy we're going to close. Mind your head. And we're going to close that. And your harnesses are secured, right? Great. We're going to do a radio check for before taxi, and our temperature oil is 30 before taxiing. And then takeoff brief as well we will do in a moment. Let's just get a hold of Apron so long. Oh, sorry, my EFAs first, and then we can get in touch with Apron before we move. Alright, here we go.
Cape Town International Airport, November 0332. Expect zone VMC. Runway 19 for arrival and departure. Transition level 9 or 0.
Don't need to know that.
Wind 330 degrees, 1 knot. Cov OK. Temperature 19er. Dew point 16. QNH 1007. No sig. Confirm Cape Town International Airport information November on first contact.
Cool information November, runway 19 in use, zone VMC. Wind is 1 knot at 330. Ceiling visibility okay. Temperature 19, dew point 16. QNH 1007. No sig. No sig means no significant change in weather for the next hour. I can go over here now and change this over to 1007, and that's like so. And this guy as well, we're going to change over to 1007. Alright. Cool. Radio check, we're going to get in touch now with ramp. Oil temperature is good, and our takeoff briefing we'll do in a moment. Alright. Zulu Uniform, Foxtrot, November.
Cape Town Apron, Zulu Uniform, Foxtrot, November, good morning.
Zulu Uniform, Fox November, good morning, guys.
Foxtrot, November is a Sling 2 with the Cape Town flying area with a flight plan from Cape Town to Morningstar.
When ready, contact ground, what is distance, start from taxi, enjoy flight.
Say again, sorry, for Foxtrot, November.
When ready, contact ground, 12.9, to start from taxi.
When ready, contact ground, 121.9 when start for taxi, Foxtrot, November.
Cool. Alright, let's then put in 121.9 enter. We're going to swap that around. And 122.1 for my clearance afterwards. Because we're in the hotel area, we don't need to contact ground, we just have to monitor them. And yeah, right, takeoff briefing. Do you know your takeoff briefing? You've got it written. Would you like to read it out loud? Where is it? Okay, that's takeoff. During takeoff. No, before that. Taxi and pre-takeoff. Complete the takeoff briefing. Runway in use, RTO, EFA N2F. Brief emergency procedure for the day, use emergency checklist, even day, even page number, odd day. Odd page number from what? That's interesting. Okay, I know the briefing goes as follows. During takeoff, if we have engine failure on the runway, and we have sufficient runway, we're going to close the power, apply the brakes, exit the runway if possible, and advise ATC. If we have engine failure after takeoff with still sufficient runway, immediately pitch for best glide speed 72 knots, apply flap if possible, land, come to a stop, advise ATC further. If we have engine failure after takeoff without sufficient runway, immediately pitch nose glide speed for 72 knots. And off the end of the nose, we're going to look 30 degrees left and right for a suitable road, runway, field, open area that is clear of trees, fences, you know, open, like buildings, animals, cars, that kind of stuff. If time permits, we're going to fault find, so masters on, mags are on both. We're going to have our fuel on most full. Throttle half-inch open, attempt for restart. If restart is not possible, we're going to do a mayday call, and then we're going to do an emergency landing. This is the taxiway chart. You're welcome to have a look at that. And yeah, that's my takeoff briefing complete. Great. We've got our ATIS information. We have contacted Apron. Now we're going to call clearance afterwards. So let's begin our taxi. And oil is already at 55. That's great. Alright, clear right, clear left. I see the windscreen is clearing up, which is really nice. Park brake comes off. We're going to put on our taxi light and our strobes. And we can put on our landing light as well because it's super bright. Clear right, clear left, clear behind. Great. I'm going to do a quick brake check. Close the power, close the brakes. Great, the brakes work. Now let's start our taxi. Do you know your taxi checks at all?
Taxi,
Taxi? Okay, what's the taxi checks? What is that? You're looking at it? What does that paragraph say?
check brakes immediately, steering as soon as practical.
Okay, 128 contact delivery, 122 decimal 1.
Okay, you've checked brakes. Oh, I have checked brakes.
Check instrument.
Okay, we'll check our instruments when we turn. So,
Gyros, turn.
alright. When I turn, I look for my ball indicator. I want the ball to go right when I turn left. My wings will also go left, and my compass will decrease when I turn left. That's what I'm looking for. I'll turn this back up.
It's minimum power to speed.
Sorry.
Power to take
Right.
speed.
Clear left, clear center. Now we're turning onto the main hotel taxiway.
Power check.
What's up?
Sorry.
Are you reading the run-up procedure? Okay.
Take off. Vital actions.
There's the tower right there. They're keeping a good eye on you like the eye of Sauron. Because we're right here and we've got our strobes on, they'll definitely see us. They're probably breathing a sigh of relief now that we're turning into the run-up area, not straight onto the main taxiway. Alright. Because runway 19 is in use, we need to face into the wind when doing a run-up. And we're going to swing the tail right onto the grass. Like so. We're going to bring it to a stop, the park brake off. Cool. Let's do a run-up checklist. Okay, trim, temperature, and pressure. Right. So P's and T's. Oil pressure is in the green, oil temperature is at 67. Great. And our trim, let's reset. There we go. Trim is over here. And I trim it here via this little button here. Great. Master, magnetos, and mixture. So master is on, mags are on both. And mixture is set automatically by FAYP. Choke is in, carb heats is non-existent on this aircraft, and we don't have cowl flaps on board. Then we can do our engine run-up. So we're going to run up to 4,000 RPM. We're going to check the left and right mag. Max of 300 and a difference of 115 RPM. Then we'll check idle, and then go back to 2,500 RPM. During this time, we're also going to check the brakes. Cool, brakes are holding. Pressure and temperature is still in the green. We're going to go to the left magneto. I'm going to drop about 100 RPM. Back to both to stabilize. And then onto right. that's about 80. Cool, that's within difference. Alright, I'm going to bring it now to idle, slowly. Alright, and that's idling fine. Messages, AHA is not receiving GPS data. Okay. So do we have no GPS available. That's fine, because my iPad does, and also I know this airspace. What I'm going to do, make it easy.
Ground morning again, Safi 100 Alpha 9, request push and start please. Sling 19 for departure.
Safi 100, good morning, pushback start approved, face north, runway 19, information November.
Bluetooth.
Push start approved, face north, Safi 100.
There it is, Justin's iPad. Let's connect this up. Voila. Connected. Cool. Connecting 2. Then 2. Active flight plan. Okay. Unfortunately, GPS is still not available. I see it's not going to use the iPads, that's fine. Alright. But it's fine, we can rely on the iPad as well, just for quick navigation back to the airport. Okay, cool. And we've also got 2 charts anyway, so. Alright, back to the checklist here, just to continue it. Power, pitch, primer. So power has been set to 2500 RPM. Let's actually make that properly. It's 3000, let's bring it back down. What's the oil temperature? That's actually fine, we can put it a little bit lower, then back to idle. Okay, pitch, we don't have that on board this aircraft. Primer, that has been, we don't have that one on board. And pitot cover is there in the cubby. Cool, fuel is still on the right tank, we'll put it to left on takeoff. Flaps are up, and flight controls. Okay, up yours, up mine. Tail goes up, tail goes down, okay. Great, and there's nothing here to stop me. Cool. Gyros. Okay, that is on. Compass is, what's that, 24235, and my plane's one is 224. Can I actually fix this one? No, I cannot. Okay. So the gyro and aircraft compass does not align, unfortunately. Hatches and harnesses. Mine are secured. Cool. And hatch is closed. Electronics, ammeter. Amps are at 0. If I turn off a landing light. Okay, it's not really going to move much for now, but volts are still in the green. Great. And no circuit breakers have been popped. Cool. Then it's our before takeoff. That's what to do last. We'll do that in a bit. We need to first take down our clearance. Okay. I need you to just not talk or anything for the next minute. I want to contact clearance now, okay? Or delivery. Okay, cool. Roger, squawk unit.
Cape Town delivery, Zulu uniform, Foxtrot, November, good morning.
Zulu uniform, Foxtrot, November, stand by, locating your flight plan.
Cool, my flight plan number is 850 if he asks for it, and I know that. It may take him a minute. yeah, I just want to see. No, we don't have a fuel pump pressure gauge.
Six.
Sorry,
Kappa.
you need to speak a little bit louder, and also this needs to be on your lips.
So you said we need a cap until Alpha 6
Sorry, no, we need to be up by 6,
by 6.
which we have 9 minutes to do, which should be fine, if we can get the clearance done in time. Oh, come on. Let's see.
Zulu Uniform Foxtrot November, Cape Town delivery. I have your flight plan, you may go ahead.
Alright, cool, ready?
Zulu Uniform Foxtrot November is a Sling 2 with 2 persons on board, 4 hours of fuel endurance at the Safa Hangar, with a flight plan from Cape Town to Morningstar, flight plan number 850, with information November.
Almost ran out of breath halfway through that. Cool. Now we wait for his response.
Cape Town delivery, Safa 104, very good morning.
Safa 104, stand by. Break, Zulu Uniform Foxtrot November. Cleared Cape Town to Morningstar. After departure runway 19, comply with the Kenilworth 19 departure, squawk 3110.
110.
After departure, comply with the Kenilworth 19 departure, squawk 3110, Foxtrot November.
Read back correct, QNH. Zulu Uniform Foxtrot November. Read back correct, QNH 1008. When ready for taxi, contact ground on 121.9. Cheers.
QNH 1008, when ready, contact ground 121.9. Cheers, Foxtrot November.
Cool,
Delivery,
mate.
Safa 339, good morning.
Come on. There we go.
Safa
Cool.
339.
So we're going to do Kenilworth departure. So have a look here.
Safa 104.
There's Kenilworth. And then we're going to go through Ysterplaat. And then over the mall. And then back to Morningstar, okay?
Morning, we are parked in...
There are a few standard routes outbound. One of them is
Kenilworth.
Kenilworth.
Go.
Alright, we can now call ground. And we're going to go at
KLM
the
595, descent to 3000.
You can put this away, you're not going to need this anymore.
3000,
Alright.
KLM 595. KLM 595 off the heading cleared, ILS approach, runway 19, report established.
Put it in
On the
the
heading
side.
clear to ILS 19, clear established.
Okay, this frequency can get a bit busy, and that's fine.
Alright.
I'm also going to remove my kneeboard for now, because I want the space.
Safi 100, identified on departure under radar control, turn left to position Ecto, climb to level 150.
Don't be afraid that you don't understand maybe what's going on in the frequency. That's fine, don't stress, okay? Cool. And fuel pump is all on.
Safi
Most of this stuff is fine. We're not going to move.
128 taxi, Alpha 2, honey point runway 19, cross runway 16.
Can I get this real quick?
Sure.
Alpha Crosswind 16, Alpha 2 holding point 19, Safi 128.
Cape Town ground, Zulu uniform, Foxtrot November, good morning.
Foxtrot November, good morning, standby.
Cool. Okay, it might give us something quickly. Oh, actually, sorry, let me hold on to this.
Ground, Lady G'day, Shimmy 750.
Simi 750, good morning, standby.
Shimmy 750.
Okay, there's a lot going on this morning. Let's just hold this stick. You might give me a list of instructions here. Unless it's something I can coherently hear.
Foxtrot November, good morning to you. You can taxi to the Holly Point Hotel.
Taxi holding point hotel, Foxtrot November.
Okay, cool, that's nice and simple. Cool, park brake off, clear right, clear left, clear in front, clear behind, clear your side as well, great. Brakes off.
Foxtrot November, can you accept the intersection Charlie departure or do you prefer Echo?
Would prefer echo departure if possible, Foxtrot November.
Simi 750, good morning, go ahead.
Very good morning, sir. Shimmy 750, Park Bravo 15, request push and start. Shimmy 750.
Simi 750, stand by for the pushback and start. I'll call you back shortly.
Standing by, Shimmy 750, it will be for full length. Shimmy 750.
Noted.
Okay, there's a holding point line here just across this road. It's a dashed line, so it's basically we stop on the road.
Foxtrot November, taxi left Bravo, Echo Honey Point runway 19, give way to SA 77-800 in the lane.
Taxi left on Bravo, right on echo runway, holding point 19, give way to the traffic.
Okay, here comes the fun part. There is a SAF there in front of us.
100, contact area 125.1, bye-bye.
151, good morning, Safi 100.
KLM 595,
Okay,
surface
we
speed
follow
is
the
calm,
yellow,
runway
the
19,
green
clear
lights.
to land.
I don't know if you can see it, there's a Mursa big jet in the distance. We are going to stay far behind him because he's got jets that can blow us over.
Alright.
Alright, so we don't taxi nice and close like the small planes do. We keep our distance. I have done a full length departure, basically means you use the entire length of the runway.
Okay.
But in this case you can keep this.
Alright.
You can put it in the cubby, sorry. Okay, do you see two headlights in front of us?
Yes.
I think that's the tug pulling him.
Alright.
Ground Safi 160, good morning, request pushback and start Alpha 10, full length.
Safi 160, good morning to you, stand by for the pushback and start, call you back, traffic in the lane.
Standing by, Safi 160.
So yeah, small planes do come to these kind of airports too.
Alright, do we stop here now?
I'm going to stop a little bit closer, but yes, we can actually stop here on this taxiway.
Right.
Safi 128, ready and set.
FA 128, you can change frequency 118.1, in turn to the KLM short round approach, line up and wait runway 19 behind.
I think there's a
landing, tripping line up, wait behind,
just
FA 128.
1 moment.
Target is FA 128.
FA 128, listen up, stand by.
We have to wait for him to start up his engines now. So they get pushed back out and then they start their engines here in the taxiway.
yes.
Ground 302, ready for taxi.
Well, 302, taxi Alpha 2, 100 point runway 19, cross runway 16.
Taxi via Alpha to Hollywood runway 19, cross runway 16, 302.
And we can't tell him to hurry up. No, unfortunately not.
KLM 595, vacate right on taxiway Bravo,
There we
ground
go, he's moving
121.9.
Bravo 119, KLM 595.
He's going to go right, and then he's going to go left. Where he went right and left is where we just turn right,
Alright.
onto Echo. I requested Echo instead of Charlie because it's a bit more runway length, and if I have an engine failure,
No ground, KLM
more to play with.
595, vacating runway 19 of Bravo.
KLM 595, taxi Bravo to the gate, just confirm which parking bay you're going to.
Here's the terminal, smile and wave.
Thank you, continue northbound taxi to the gate Alpha 3.
Continue to the gate Alpha 3, KLM 595.
Ground Simi 750.
Stand by, your seat dot CN's been a bit delayed, and call you back shortly for the start.
Simi 750.
They use seams as well.
I see it's just changed back again now. I'll give you the pushback shortly, just KLM to cross behind. You want to start in the base along 7750?
Thank you very much. I will start in the bay, standing by for the KLM 77 Simi 750.
Okay, 7750. Start approved in the bay with QNH 1008. Stand by for pushback.
That's
Start
the
in the
holding
bay,
point.
stand
We
by
do
for
not
taxi
enter without
750.
clearance. Especially when unsure. Okay, there's a guy just going to take off
128
in front of
surface
us.
wind is calm, runway 19.
I recommend just
Bye-bye.
watch it, don't record.
Runway 19,
Experience it first and then you can record it next
bye-bye.
time.
Both?
It's alright.
Both?
Now he's lined up.
Safi 160, I've just got the KLM taxi inbound. You happy to start in the bay or you'd like to wait for the traffic?
We'll wait for the traffic. Thank you, Safi 160.
Was that the 737?
Not sure. How's the time? 6:02. Cool. Wait.
Foxtrot November, confirmed, ready for departure.
FM ready for departure, Foxtrot November.
Foxtrot November, line up and wait, runway 19, taxiway Echo.
Line up runway 19, taxiway Echo, Foxtrot November.
Cool, we're going to line up, but we're not going to take off. Cool, transponder on alt, fuel pump is on. Lights, camera, action, so landing, taxi, strobes, and nav on. Winds, there's one knot, that's takeoff. Pre-take, just before takeoff, checklist complete. Pre-takeoff. Alright, we can follow the green lines, but I want to make it a nice and quick, and just quickly direct onto the center line here for him, just to give him some more time to work with. Alright. flap set to 1. And we're going to stop here and wait.
Semi 750, both engines running. We have this KLM inside.
Thank you, Semi 750, enter into the KLM, pushback face north, report ready for taxi.
Pushback face north, taxi next, beyond the KLM, Semi 750.
Ground book 302.
We are waiting because there is vortices from the other guy who took off.
Line up and
like
wait, runway
turbulence.
19.
Line up and wait.
We gotta wait 2
runway
minutes.
19.
Or 3 minutes, I think. One of the two.
Foxtrot, November, surface winds calm, runway 19 cleared for takeoff, report zone outbound, Kenilworth.
Clear for takeoff, runway 19, report zone outbound for Kenilworth, Foxtrot, November.
Cool. Feet off brakes, park breakers off, fuel pump is on, flaps on 1. Let's go full power. And transponder is on alt. Pressure and temperature in the green. Airspeed is rising. 50 knots. 55, almost 60, airborne.
Cafe 160, just about 2 minute delay. It's KLM just passed and then followed by a CRJ semi, and then you can expect the pushback.
500
Cafe
feet.
160, thank you.
Cool, feet on brakes.
Ground, good morning, Semi 900, Bravo 13 requesting start.
Clear right.
Semi 900, good day to you. Stand by for the pushback and start.
Right hand turn.
It will just be starting the bay, Semi 900.
Semi 900, start approved in the bay. QNH is 1008.
Start approved in bay, QNH 1008, Semi 900.
Alright, I want to bring the fuel pump. I'm going to keep the flap on 1 until I get up to altitude here. Just past 1,000 foot. Cool, there's 1,000 foot. We're going to flap up. And the aircraft could slowly rise.
Springbok 302, surface wind is calm, runway 19 cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 19, book 302.
This is beautiful.
Yeah. Also, I've enabled the autopilot. And the autopilot is now flying for us.
Crazy.
Hands off. Cool. I see my iPad is giving me location data. Awesome. Alright, let's just double take a checklist. So after takeoff brakes, we've done undercarriage comes up, which we don't have that ability. Power has been going to be set now that we've come to altitude. Just going to fix the heading here slightly. Fuel pump has come off and flaps are up. Congratulations, you have departed Cape Town.
Ground, good morning, Link 926 Quebec, Alpha 16 Park, request pushback start. Semi 750, request taxi.
Link 926 Quebec, 222, stand by for the pushback and start.
Link 926 Quebec.
Semi 750, taxi Alpha 2, Holly Point runway 19, cross runway 16.
Taxi Alpha, Holly Point runway 19, cross runway 1634, CMS 750.
Safi 160, enter into the CMS CRJ 900. Once clear, pushback start is approved, face north runway 19. QNH 1008.
QNH 1008, runway 19 in use to give way to the CRJ Semi 900 northbound behind. Once clear, pushback start approved, face north runway 19, Safi 160.
Julle moet mooi ry, julle het my vrou aan boord.
Our next frequency in use will be...
Foxtrot, November, leaving the zone, continue TIBA, bye-bye.
Leaving the zone, continue TIBA, Foxtrot, rules west, Zulu Uniform, Foxtrot November, November is a Sling 2, 1,500 feet, departing Cape Town now to the west, roughly 1 minute to Kenilworth, after Kenilworth routing for Ysterplaat, Foxtrot November, November.
Alright, cool. So Kenilworth is actually this race course over here.
Yes.
So let's start turning towards it. I'm just flying by autopilot, as you can see. So I'm just changing the heading. Hand is off the stick. The only thing that's not automatic is the throttle, and the pedals still have to be manually controlled.
Okay.
Traffic Express rules west, Zulu Uniform, Foxtrot November, November, Sling 2, 1,500 foot, overhead Kenilworth, now routing for Ysterplaat.
Ysterplaat at this hour, I don't expect the tower to be active, okay? But I'm still going to call them anyway because maybe they have woken up and they've drank their coffee this time. But usually the tower's not active this early because it's like 6 in the morning.
Right.
So what we do in a towered airfield or a space where, you know, the station is not responding, you can then just broadcast Eva and continue through.
Okay.
Unless there's like a no time or restricted airspace or some other reason where you don't do that. But Ysterplaat generally is fine for that. Alright. Wow, that's warm. 30 degrees.
Jeez.
Outside air temperature, no wonder we were hot. Okay, we're going to be over what's called Rondebosch Common. Rondebosch Common is basically like a big field. You can't really see it, but we're sort of above it right now.
Alright.
There's UCT.
That side.
There's Cape Town University.
Oh.
Yeah, casually just fly by the university real quick. And then there's Krutowski Hospital over there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Traffic Special rules west, Zulu Uniform, Foxtrot November, November, 1,500 feet, overhead Rondebosch Common, changing frequency 126, 125.6 for Ysterplaat. Ysterplaat Tower, Zulu Uniform, Foxtrot November, November, good morning.
May we wait about 10 seconds? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Traffic in the Ysterplaat area, Zulu Uniform, Foxtrot November, November, is 1,500 feet overhead Rondebosch Common, routing through Ysterplaat airspace for Rietvlei Dam at 1,500 feet, Foxtrot November, November.
Cool, and then our last frequency for today, 126.8, and then I'll be from Morningstar. So we have gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're on our 7th frequency, and then we'll go to 8th frequency, and that'll be it.
Wow. That's a lot.
It is a lot.
Oh, it's V&A waterfront.
Yeah, take photos. Welcome to Cape Town in the morning. We're also going to do free dive check, so field pump to the left. Alright, flaps are up as well. So over here, radios we've done, engines, pressure and temperatures on the green, cylinder temperature's fine, electrical volts are good, amps are fine as well. I know my compass unfortunately doesn't align with the directional indicator, and my altimeter and altitude has been set.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine, do your thing.
Thank you.
I wanted to flex too. Oh, okay, my wings are now in the way. Oh well. That's fine. Alright.
This is the Ysterplaat.
There's Ysterplaat Airfield right there.
Oh, wow.
So Ysterplaat is a military Air Force base,
Yes.
but unfortunately they're not as active as they used to be, so there's like practically never nothing going. Like there's like almost nothing that ever goes on here.
Except for the air shows.
Pretty much. If there's even an air show that's happening this year. Yeah, they have a museum that's open every Saturday. It's free. You can just go. And it's pretty cool. You get to see jets, so you get to go inside a bombardier. So it was a submarine hunter, I think. It was a... Not a bombardier, what was it called? The Shackleton. You can go inside of that. It's like a four engine. It's got like 2 props each per engine, so it's got like 8 props that are counter-rotating. So one spins one way, one spins the other on each engine.
Jeez.
And its job was to hunt submarines and patrol the water. You can just go inside and go look at it.
Cool. And it's for free, you say?
What's up?
It's for free.
Yeah. It's volunteer, so... I'll turn up the backlight and sense it to you. Okay, the map is kind of useless, so we're just going to fly off the instruments for now.
So we're hitting some bit of wind.
What's up?
Are we hitting a bit of wind?
No, not so much. So this is normal turbulence.
Oh.
If it isn't, this is barely turbulence actually. It'll be a little, you know. If you've watched my video, I'm assuming you have. You've seen where I say here comes the bumps.
Yes.
That's when we literally start shaking in the video. That's turbulence.
Traffic in the Ysterplaat area, Zulu Uniform, Foxtrot November is 1,500 feet, overhead Rietvlei Dam, changing frequency 126.8, routing for Morningstar, Foxtrot November. Traffic Special Rules North, Zulu Uniform, Foxtrot November is a Sling 2, 1,500 feet, overhead Rietvlei, routing for Morningstar Airfield.
Cool, and because it's 6:17, it's legal for us to land now.
Alright.
Even though the sun isn't up just yet. We've got the plan till 7 o'clock. So if you want to fly around for a little bit more, we can. But then the school doesn't really pay beyond, I think, a 0.7 or 0.8. So I want my free flight to be free. So I'm going to route straight for the airfield and land.
Alright.
Have you... So other than the hour you went up, was it just like an intro flight you've done?
Intro flight, yes.
That's it?
Yeah.
You haven't actually done any lessons yet?
Nothing.
Any ground school?
I've done air-law.
Okay. So you passed the exam?
Not yet.
Not yet, but you've done air law ground school?
Ground school, yes.
Nice. Yeah, the exams, they can be difficult at times. I've only failed nav. I passed all of them, all the others first time. Study. If you fail an exam, it's really not the end of the world. Plenty of people fail the exams, even multiple at times, and it's normal. It's like a driver's test, like your written test.
Yes.
You can fail like 1 or 2 times, as long as you got your license at the end, who cares?
Alright.
Here's Table View Mall, and this is Blowberg over here.
Is that Morningstar?
Morningstar, so you see this hill?
Yes.
Morningstar's over there.
Over there. Alright.
That's Kuberg Hill.
Coolberg Hill.
Yeah.
Alright. So we coming in at runway 20.
Can be the case. We need to just check the windsock once we get overhead of it.
Alright.
Last time I came here, it was going to be a 20, and then like the wind changed just slightly, and then it became a 02, and we had to go around and rejoin the circuit.
Alright.
What's up?
The turbulence.
This is nothing.
Yeah.
Wait.
Morningstar traffic, marking in November, radio check.
Last call sign second.
35.
I said say again, but okay, you heard me. Fine. Alright.
Morningstar traffic, 0 uniform, Foxtrot November is a Sling 2, 1,500 feet. With the beam the field, roughly 5 miles now, routing for the field. Just advise if any traffic in the pattern at this time, please.
Last caller, this is Mike India November. There's no traffic in the pattern, but we're lining up on 20 for takeoff. We're just going to do run up. Mike India November.
Mike India November, thank you very much. I'm assuming the wind is then favouring 20, so we'll join then a left crosswind for 20, Foxtrot November.
There is 0 wind, Mike India November.
Thanks.
Cool, let's then turn off autopilot and we are just going to descend here on the dead side because we're already on the dead side, so we can just go right in for a left crosswind.
Right.
Cool, let's go to our checklist. We descent and approach radar we have done. Landing briefing, it will be runway 20 in use. Park brake is off. Toe brakes, test for pressure, good. Undercarriage, we don't have. Power, throttle pitch mixture has been set, still faded. Fuel, pump on, we'll do that on the downwind, and flaps is required on downwind.
Morningstar traffic, Foxtrot November joining left crosswind for runway 20.
I've done a foolish mistake and gone right past 1,000 foot. We're at 800, let's just quickly climb back up. Alright, there's our 1,000 foot. Clear right. Clear left. Fuel pump can come on so long.
Morningstar traffic, Foxtrot November is left downwind, runway 20 for a full stop landing.
Let's just get the one stage of flap down as well, bring the power back, raise the nose slightly to get it up, and one stage of flap set, and then we can bring the power up to 4,000. And we can chill at about 78 knots. We're going to set the trim.
So you visually fly into Morningstar?
Yeah. Yeah, one can visually fly. That's VFR at night. I've got a special tree that's over here. You see next to the N7? A lonely tree in the big field.
Yes, yes.
That is my reference pointers when I start to turn base. I go a little bit further ahead if I can afford to. There's no one else on the circuit. So I'd like to just, if I can go a little bit further and get more time on the final just to set it up right, then I will.
Alright.
Clear right. Clear left. Clear behind. No one up front. No one on a long final. No one on a short final. Let's turn base.
Morningstar traffic, Foxtrot November left base 20 for full stop landing.
Okay, we're going to bring the power up.
Morningstar traffic, Mike Foxtrot Alpha, radio check.
Mike Alpha Foxtrot, reading Alpha 5, Foxtrot November.
Alright.
5 as well, Mike Fox Alpha.
Clear right. Clear left, no one on final, no one on short final. No one else there, cool.
Morningstar traffic, Foxtrot November final 20, full stop landing.
Cool, the lights are on, park brake is off, fuel pump is on, and flaps down. Keep the nose on the threshold, and then we just monitor the speed. We're at 70 knots right now. And this guy's gonna watch me land, he's gonna judge me. Let's put on a show. Ooh, check that.
Morningstar traffic mark in November lining up 20.
Okay, he's lining up, but he's not going to take off yet. Start the park brake. And we're going to turn off the strobe because this.
Foxtrot November, November is clear of runway 20.
Okay. Let's wait for them.
Morningstar traffic lining up for takeoff 20. We right out of the circuit towards Ysterplaat the Bay.
Put this on standby. Okay, it doesn't want to go on standby.
Morningstar traffic mark in November taking off 20.
Cool, let's keep fuel pump can come off. Flaps can stay down. Not like that. The windshield is not super great. I can see it's getting a bit glazy now, but it's fine. We're in the ground, so it's safe. Oh wow, everyone's up back here now. He has not started up yet. Alright, we are going to park. Then over here. Just quickly do this. Part idle. After landing, park brake is set, throttle 2000, landing and strobe light is off. Transponder, I can't get onto standby, I tried, fuel pump is off. Flaps, they're going to stay down because I know the next guy's going to use them, and then trim to the takeoff setting, shutdown, top brake is on, throttle 2000, flaps down, yeah, keep them. Switches, all off except for master.